Nicholson. What's your favorite animal? My favorite animal is the otter. They're cute, cuddly, small, and otters eat floating on their back using a rock to break their food on their chest. How adorable is that? There are 13 total species of otters. River otters and sea otters are what I'll be focusing on. They grow up to 5 feet long and eat an array of fish, and otters love to play. These lovable and adorable creatures seem like they have the life swimming in water and chilling on land with their food-breaking rocks and other otter friends. Now, picture your favorite animal and imagine their characteristics. If I were able to tell you that your favorite animal was endangered, how would you react? My favorite animal is endangered. I want to bring awareness to their endangerment and how to increase their population so they no longer are on the scale of extinction. Otters are on the brink of trouble and there are ways to save them. In my research, there are 2 major ways we can save the otters. In 1911, otters were being hunted for their fur, thus leading to their endangerment. The government made the International Fur Treaty. Before this treaty, Nicholson, the author of Gaps in Cover May Threaten the Recovery of California Sea Otters and works at the Monterey Bay Aquarium, stated that during the 18th and 19th century maritime fur trade, commercial exploration of the sea otters in California severely threatened the population with extinction. After the treaty was enacted, other otters started to show improvements just by this law. According to Nicholson, the population increased from the fewer than 5 individuals isolated in a single watershed to a minimum abundance of 2017 of nearly 3,200 spanning from a 525-kilometer range after the fur treaty was enacted. This data shows that the government stepped in to do something and it positively increased their population. This leads me to my other major way we can increase the population, by monitoring harvest and restriction length and methods. In the article River Otter Status, Management and Distribution in the United States, Evidence of Large-Scale Population Increase and Range Expansion by Nathan Robert, he states, continuing monitoring of the population status and distribution of state and national levels will likely affect any significant chances should they occur. The government putting stricter laws shows that the population can increase. The state and national government should pay more attention and should make more stricter laws if necessary. Now that we've talked about 2 different laws helping the otters, let's talk about what is causing the population decrease in otters. There's one thing that can plague the loss of otters, kelp loss that leads to shark bites. First, kelp helps otters stay away from their big predators like white sharks. Unfortunately, there is less and less kelp each year. The loss of kelp does not help with the high density of sea otters. It exposes them to white sharks. According to the article, Gaps in Kelp Cover May Threaten the Recovery of California Sea Otters, it is the greatest cause of sea otter mortality. Because of the loss of kelp, it serves the critical factor of sea otters and cause the failure of sea otter population grow and expand throughout and beyond those areas, stated author Nicholson. Nicholson also stated that the kelp canopy helps decrease the likelihood of a shark bite to otters across 5 to 10 kilometers of the canopy. Endangerment is something that is not good. Even the loss of population can hurt the population of sea otters in California. Continuing to make laws against the hunting of sea otters will save them. Having your favorite animal endangered is quite saddening. However, there are ways that society can reduce the risk of extinction. We know that the kelp loss makes great exposure to the otters to be prey. Another thing we know is that the law to regulate hunting may also increase to its full potential. This cute and adorable animal will flourish with their other otter friends and live a happy life if we can effectively implement these ways into their population.